Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Flashback Harry Kane card to review today. The servers are going up and down right now, so I might as well just do the introduction from here, and then when I can build the squad, then I will do so. So, with Harry Kane, guys, we're taking a look at a card who is 3-star skills, 5-star weak foot, 6'2" height with a unique body type. There's the servers collapsing right there. So yeah, the high work rates is definitely going to be very interesting to work with the unique body type because his dribbling stats have been improved to a point where if I were to give this card an engine chemistry style, I am going to be boosting his agility, balance, and dribbling as much as possible while giving him a pace boost while working with really good shooting and pretty decent passing stats. So with his high work rates, guys, honestly, you can probably use him as your more attacking oriented center mid, right? It's definitely a possibility for sure in a 4-1-2-1-2. Or, you know, you use him in a striker position where he's playing next to somebody else, right? So probably in this case, I'd probably have maybe a Sterling in the cam position and then somebody else next to Kane that has pretty decent attacking AI, because with the high work rates, he could run around the pitch essentially like a Holland card. So we're going to see how that works in game, right? But he's going to be working with 87 acceleration with 98 for sprint speed. Base card stats for shooting is very good, especially since he has that 5-star weak foot to work with. Base card stats for passing also very good in the card. So if you want to use him as a cam potentially, you actually could. Dribbling we'll be experimenting with because that unique body type with the 6'2" height and some pretty decent dribbling stats, right? The unique body type is the saving grace for a lot of the physical type strikers in this game, like Icardi, Morata. So hopefully that's actually going to be the case with the Flashback Harry Kane as well. Now it's telling me that there's high traffic. Defensive stats, he has 93 heading accuracy, which is cool. Jumping's not that crazy, but he is 6'2". And then he has some pretty decent physical traits as well, with 88 for strength and then 83 for aggression. So I am going to go ahead and complete the SBC, and I'll show you guys how we line them up in game. Okay guys, it took a lot of effort, but we are finally here. We're going to go ahead and try out the Harry Kane card. Holy man, these servers could not go in for the life of me. I don't even know if I'll be able to find someone, so that might take some extra time because I don't know if their matchmaking is messed up either. But yeah, with Harry Kane, guys, we are going to be using him in the 4-1-2-2. Tactics, this is the tactic video to do the reviews, obviously, you know, force the forward runs, all that kind of stuff. To test out the base characteristics of a card. He has a 5-star weak foot, so I actually want to try him out in that left striker position. The rest of the team, all I want to do is switch that with Kovacic, and we'll leave the rest as it is. The only instructions that we're going to have on both the strikers is going to be on balance, and yeah, we'll see how he is. Hopefully he's a beast. Okay, guys, we managed to get in. We're in, boys. We're in. All right. Let's see what he's like, man. Yeah, he's more of a target man type of guy. Green time shot, couldn't get the shot off though. He's not going to be super aggressive on those runs. Okay, so those runs he makes downwards there. Comes close here. I'm going to do this, try to get an angled run here. I'm going to cancel it just to see what he does here. Nice. Small little dribbles. Not too bad. Not too bad. Nice shot. Really nice shot. I couldn't even time that on the green either. It was just a really good finish by him. Okay, so this is... Oh, I didn't register to Kane. Come on. I was going to register... I was going to try to test out his pace there because of the 87 acceleration, but... Nice. I'm going to run here. Do a small little cross. Oh, I didn't get the registration I wanted there. I think Kane, because of his high work rates, I think he's going to work the same way as me wanting to use an Icardi in the team, right? So that 4-1-2-2 tactics that I showed you guys the other day, having him on comeback and defense and setting up the other attackers might be the ideal play because he'll still make those runs that I need him to make from time to time, right? So Oh man, I tried. For the meta of the game, guys, I have to make the extra pass there to the other attacker, but again, because it's a Harry Kane review, we want to test him out a little bit, you know? Nice little ball in the air. Great header. Didn't even have to time that either. The playstyle of this card is going to be very similar to Icardi for sure. Like kind of like the target man type thing, building up the play with the other players around him, which I'm totally okay with. Like I said, guys, if you use that 4-1-2-2 tactic I showed you the other day, with him on comeback and defense, it would be great. You see how he's not the one that's super aggressive, but now he will be in those areas, right? That was such a well-weighted pass. See, that's what I mean, man. I feel like that playstyle would be so sick as the player that opens up the attack for other players, you know? Nice finish. That was actually a really good finish, because that's a bad angle as well. That's just Fifa for you. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. You see that thing he does, though? How he was the one that came close, and then Salah's the one that pushed forward? On a white. Didn't even green that, and he smacks it. His finishing does feel very good, guys. I will say. Oh, I was gonna do like a bicycle kick. Like you could see it. You could actually see me holding L trigger to do it. It just didn't come off though. Oh, maybe if I green it there. I gotta like position him differently for those corners, because I think if I actually put him ahead of the player there, I actually might get the majority of those. Whew. Not bad from the distance, huh? Not bad. Once you realize you gotta put more power into it, that's when you start hitting more consistent strikes. It just depends on the player, right? Because there's shooting stats and stuff. You got the physical for it. Oh, I had the dribble there. It's weird though, because when I dribble into the defenders, I don't really know what's gonna happen after that, you know? Yeah, just a regular finesse shot from a distance, just to test it out. Nice. Yeah, guys, honestly, as a physical type striker, he's pretty good, man. That 5-star weak foot is fantastic to work with his really, really good finishing. Oh, I actually got it. Okay. I actually got it. His dribbling does feel better on this card as well, which obviously from the boost should be apparent there, but the engine chemistry style obviously helping it out a lot, and the fact that he does have a unique is very important. Ooh, we hit the crossbar on the 5-star weak foot. Didn't green it though. If I green it, maybe it's a goal. Oh, I just had to work a small little touch. You can still see that his base characteristics for dribbling is still there from his rare gold card, but it is definitely improved from what it was before. Even though he holds the onside position, you could see that he kind of like tracks back a certain way where it's very like target man oriented, right? That's why I'm telling you guys that 4-1-2-2 tactic I showed you guys the other day, that would be really sick for a card like this. Because physical type strikers are actually good this year, which is cool to use. Oh, that 5-star weak foot is fantastic. So good to work with, man. Oh, you know what? That's weird that he falls there. I would not expect that. But I guess it's Casemiro's, because Casemiro's a little bit of a physical monster. But even still, you know, Harry Kane, that should be like a huge thing with him, you know, the physical aspect. Oh, yeah. The one thing I want to test with him the most, man, is that weak foot of his. And the fact that they've improved his dribbling so much to the point where he can actually move around nicely is great. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Flashback Harry Kane SBC. So, in regards to how he performs in game, guys, the engine chemistry style is 100% going to make the most sense, like most people are giving him, because you do want to boost the dribbling, the pace, and the passing as much as possible, considering the fact that his shooting is as good as it is. Now, the main things that you notice with Harry Kane's card is going to be in finishing, because his finishing is awesome, to be honest with you guys. On his right foot, on his 5-star weak foot. The 5-star weak foot strikes, guys, even when I don't time them on the green, he still hits the ball really, really well. His high work rates works really well in a 2-striker formation. You could also use a card like this in the cam position, although I wouldn't recommend it. You can use him as your attacking-oriented center mid, and it would actually be sick because he has 86 stamina to work with if you want to use him in that position as well. But in the striker area, next to somebody else, guys, if you use that 4-1-2-2 variation that I adjusted from FIFA Analyst's tactics, or you use his variation of the 4-1-2-2, I would recommend actually giving this card the comeback and defense instruction while working with an aggressive player next to him, because, guys, a card like this that can dribble as well as he can, considering the fact that he's a physical type striker, that has passing like this, the passing is really, really nice to work with. But even with the shooting being as it is, it's really, it's a cool card. It is, because the main problems, I would say, right, is obviously in acceleration for the meta of the game if you really want to get past defenders on the getting behind. So you kind of have to eliminate that play style a little bit if you use him. You have to mainly use his sprint speed, but it's that initial acceleration that kind of gets you into those positions, which, again, not necessarily a big deal. Just play him like he kind of is in real life when he was under Jose Mourinho. I'm not sure too much nowadays. I only watched like 2 games under Conte, where he kind of like drops back and then passes it to the other attackers. That's what I really liked using on Icardi's card when I used him in that 4-1-2-2 tactic, and I really feel like it would work with this Flashback Harry Kane as well. So again, if you guys haven't checked out the video, be sure to do so. There's 2 variations. There's the one that I adjusted, and there's the one that FIFA Analyst adjusted, and they're fantastic. It's really good for a player like this. I really enjoyed using this card as a physical type striker, because this is the first year that I actually enjoy using them more than anything, right? So definitely a very good card for what it is. I enjoy using Icardi more, I will say, just because I feel like his dribbling is a little bit better, right? The dribbling on the ball definitely feels better on the Icardi card than it does on this one, because on this card he still has 90 agility, 93 bounce, which is kind of noticeable, but it does feel significantly better than what it was on these cards over here. That plus 12, plus 11 for that agility and balance area, guys, is an absolutely massive difference, okay, for him to be as good as possible in this game. I would say that the only downfall of this SBC is that I do think that the price is overpriced, for sure. I like that they priced Icardi's card at 200k, because Icardi actually gives you links to PSG players and League One players, which is hugely meta. But with Harry Kane, it's players that are more linear to English and Premier League, which is, I guess, less relevant than the Icardi one. So the Icardi one being priced at 200k, like I mentioned in the review, is great. But the Harry Kane one, I do think is overpriced for an SBC. But for what he offers in game, guys, it is probably going to be the best variation of his card. I think this card, it could be better than a team of the season or a team of the season if he gets one, because this series is a little bit weird, right? It might not get a team of the season. The biggest deal, guys, okay, is that 5-star weak foot, okay? Because, yeah, doesn't have the skill moves, but I barely skill with Icardi. I only do like 1 croquette maybe from time to time or whatever, but it's mainly just movement across the pitch and getting those right angles to score, right? With a Harry Kane, he used to have, oh, has he always had a 5-star weak foot? Oh, okay, so then it's not as special then. Yeah, maybe if they give him like the 4-star skills then, because I thought he had a 4-star weak foot before, but he has a 5-star weak foot. Yeah, he always had a 5-star weak foot. Okay. Yeah, I think the SBC is overpriced, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie, I do think it's overpriced. But is the card good? It is, guys. It's probably gonna be one of the most usable versions of Kane this year. Probably throughout the whole year, because I don't know if he'll get a team of the season, like I said. I don't think so, but hey, that's why we do the review. I'll tell you guys the quality. If you want to do the SBC, do it. The attacking AI is cool as long as you use it in the right way, okay? If you use it in the right way, you utilizes that 5-star weak foot. That's why I like playing him in that left-sided position, because I can use his right foot for finesses from distance and from close, and then the 5-star weak foot for those shots across. That's usually the most ideal thing for me personally. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this review today. I have 4 more to do today if I can actually get through it with the EA server. So yeah, I'll catch you guys for next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.